Zerät Prinzess en ze Cunning Wolf. Once upon a time, in a small and peaceful village, there lived a clever girl named Red. Red was known in the village for her intelligence and bravery. She loved visiting her grandmother, who lived in a little cottage in the woods. Every Friday, Red would carry a basket of freshly baked pies and fresh juice to visit her grandmother. One day, as Red was walking along the usual path that led to her grandmother's cottage, a cunning wolf spotted her from within the thick trees. The wolf looked at Red with deep thought and said to himself, "How I would love to devour that girl and her delicious-looking basket all at once. I must plan to capture her in my trap." The wolf quickly changed his plan and ran to the grandmother's cottage before Red arrived. With his deceitful wit, he managed to trick the grandmother, tying her up and locking her in a small cage. He then dressed in her clothes and glasses, waiting for Red to appear. When Red arrived at the cottage, she found her grandmother in bed looking a bit strange. Red, ever the smart one, asked, "Grandmother, why are your eyes so big?" The wolf, trying to mimic the grandmother's voice, replied, "So I can see you better, my dear." But Red was not a girl easily fooled. She continued her questioning, "And grandmother, why are your ears so big?" The wolf responded, "So I can hear you better." Red decided to test further, "Why is your mouth so big, grandmother?" At this, the wolf could no longer maintain his disguise and lunged forward, saying, "So I can eat you." But Red had already prepared a clever strategy. She noticed the rope holding the cage where her grandmother was trapped and skillfully used it to her advantage. With a swift move, she opened the cage and freed her grandmother, who quickly helped her tie the wolf up with the rope. The wolf, attempting to run away, was unable to escape. After Red and her grandmother's efforts, the village police were called, and the wolf was captured and jailed. Thus, Red proved that courage and wisdom are indeed priceless treasures. Red and her grandmother returned safely to the cottage, and the village thanked them for their bravery and wisdom in overcoming the cunning wolf.